Wait, ow! No, after me, after me! Hey, welcome back to Rash Decisions. Now, normally, we're all about aviation ventures, but today, me and Matt, we have another rash decision. We got some beehives. And
bad decision.
Bad decision, rash decision. And last week we harvested that honey, and today we're going to just check the hives, and we've got some frames we're going to put back in there for the winter. So this is going to be one of our last times. So yeah, let's go check those hives. Okay, as you can see, we've got 3 hives over here. 2 newer hives and an older hive, and we're going to open these hives up and see what we see. Like I said, we did the harvesting last week, and we'll see if we can do this without getting stung. All right. Okay. This hive's looking pretty healthy. What do you think, Matt?
Well, I wouldn't know.
He wouldn't know. We're going to pull some of this out of there, and it looks like we got some frames over here we're going to replace. Not a whole lot of activity in there. But otherwise, good deal with the bees. Get this frame out right here and see if they started on that one at all. No, not a bit. So, I'm going to go get me a good frame, and I'll be right back. Eat.
Okay.
They're going to love this. They're going to love us for this.
So what are we doing here?
We just replaced this frame that has no activity, no honey on it. We put a used frame in there that's got lots of honey and lots of activity. We take this and we knock the bees off of it. Put that back on. And come, I don't know, maybe another month, maybe not, maybe 2 weeks, we're going to check this hive again. Some beekeepers, they every week they're looking at their hives, but my philosophy is these bees know how to take care of their hive a whole lot better than I do. So for the most part, I leave them alone, let them do their thing. And we're going to feed them here a little bit too. We put a lid on because last year we lost that hive because the wind, it was 17 degrees outside, wind blowing, and it blew the lid off. So now we put lid, and I lost all that hive. And this here is how we feed the bees. Put sugar water in here, and the bees come in there. It's hot and windy. You're not supposed to check them when it's windy, but this is Oklahoma. It's always hot and windy, and that's another rash decision we made to go ahead and check them today. All right, next time. Weight off. Two in there. Looks like we got a lot of more. Hey, looks like we got a lot of activity in this one. Tons. Here's what I'm talking about activity, Matt. I'll pull this frame out, and you can see all the honey on here. Look at that. Oops. Now, they started that one really, really good. See the honey? And they're capping it. That's a good frame. We're going to leave them alone. I'm going to check some of these other frames. And we push them back together because they like to be a little tight. Let's check this frame out. See what it looks like. Okay, they started that one too. So these are good shape. This hive is doing excellent.
Now, why don't you check the middle?
We can. I'll check the middle. Try not to kill any bees. Yeah, this one looks good too. Get our fingers in there. Pull this sucker out. You see if there's any activity. Oh yeah, look at those. So they got on both sides. Now this one is actually the queen, and there's the queen right there. There she is. The queen is laying eggs in here, and there's larvae, and there's eggs being laid. So how about that? We just pulled it out and we found the queen. So that's a good one. Put her back in there. We don't want to disturb her. And this is a really healthy hive, so I love it. Squeeze those back together because they do like to be tight in there. Okay, put the lid back on. We're done with this one. Oops, there was another spider. Get him off of there. Now this is the last one. We kill the spiders. We do not want spiders in our hive. Spiders in the hive is not a good thing. They kill bees. We don't want that. Now this one here, I just harvested all the honey on this one last week. So it's going to have several empty frames. So there's 2 right there. Let's get rid of those. And let me go grab a good frame of those bees all over us while we're trying to do this, so it keeps them separated. So you can see we harvested the honey out of this. There's still honey in there, and those bees will take over and they'll get it just right. They'll clean it up. Alright, there's that one. And how about, I've got 2 more. Let's just see. These frames are empty. Yes, they are. There's 1 frame empty. There's 2 frames empty. So let's go ahead. I'm going to add those other 2 frames in there. The bees very much prefer, you can see the difference, they'll very much prefer these frames over those other frames. Set those down in there, and that frame's getting worked on. That's perfect.
So if they prefer these, then why do you put the empty ones in there?
These are going back to the garage, and we'll use them again next year as we need them. And what we're going to do next year is we're going to coat those. We're going to melt some beeswax down and coat those with beeswax. The bees seem to like that a whole lot better. Okay, that's all we're going to do on this. We're not going to do anything else. They're all doing pretty well in there. Put the lid back on. This is called a telescoping lid. And we put the lid on. Now, I don't think anything's... Wait. Wait! Wait! Ow! No, not to me!